welcome back to the Family Gossips podcast, guys. I'm your host, Connor Wolford, as you know by now, and we're recording this on Easter weekend, so happy Easter, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely Easter. Tell us if you've been up to much over the weekend. Today we'll have on my future father-in-law, my fiance's dad, and we'll just be hearing how his life has been and what he's got to tell us. And remember, if there's anything you'd like to share with us, listeners' messages, anything at all, send it to our Gmail, thefamilygossipod@gmail.com, or our Instagram, thefamilygossips_podcast. Hope you enjoy it and let us know. Welcome back to the Family Gossips podcast, everyone, on episode 12. And how do you feel to be on, future father-in-law?
Very nervous.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
You'll get there. We'll go into the swing of it in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So, future and father-in-law, quick introduction. Obviously, my fiance's dad, father, future father-in-law to be. It was I told on my first episode of my own how nerve-wracking it was asking you.
Right.
It was. Annie and Louise knew when I was downstairs. They
Right.
knew that I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
It was in my pocket, and I was waiting just on the sofa. But I was just nervous
That's it.
because I had Emma texting me because she was at Jenny's at the time, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
And she was texting me
Then she
saying,
went in a mood.
"Yeah, are you excited to be on the podcast anyway?
Yeah.
Finally
Yeah,
on
definitely,
it. You're the 11th guest on,
yeah.
and straight out of it, you're on a course, aren't you? Non-smoking.
Yeah, I am.
How far now? 10 weeks.
11 weeks tomorrow. Today.
Done good, haven't
11
you?
weeks
Yeah.
today, I have.
Been on the vapes, but you're not using them much.
No,
are you?
no.
Gone from what, 40 a day?
To nothing.
And
No patches anymore.
first day of patches, you didn't smoke any, did you?
No.
It's weird how they work like that, isn't
It
it?
is,
It's weird, but speaking of hobbies, because that was a hobby, what hobbies do you have?
Now, I'd say football. Well, watching football, not playing.
Yeah, we're currently recording this podcast in the morning, so we can watch
Football this afternoon.
United lose in the afternoon and Liverpool win.
Yeah, football.
Driving.
It's my job, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes his...
driving. Shopping.
Yeah, every Saturday or Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Used to be at the end of a shopping ship, get the fags. Not anymore.
Now it's put the money in my tin.
Yeah, that's for his one day famous Ford Transit.
Yeah.
What are you going to say? Sorry.
Keep saving for my Ford Transit.
Yeah, he's always dreamt of a Ford Transit. One day you'll see Ford Transit, Ford Ranger outside.
Yeah.
How many kids did you want?
I wasn't really bothered. I'm happy with 2, but no, I wasn't really bothered. Yeah, 2's fine.
You weren't...
Obviously I'd like to a boy, but it never come, but then I adopted Stephen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's worked out well, yeah, pleased.
Yeah, good. The girls are good, aren't they?
Yeah. Never had any trouble with them.
No. Emma's naughty at school.
Yeah, Emma was, yeah.
She likes saying about that.
Yeah, telling teachers where to go.
You and Annie getting phone calls home.
Yeah.
Your daughter said this to the...
Then Annie swearing at me. No, never had trouble.
Because I always try and start the podcast with something funny. Ask everyone to tell a funny story that's happened to you or anyone around you or anything that you've witnessed.
My funniest story would have to be when Louise was a baby. Well, 2 or 3 just potty trained. And we went into Focus with my mum and dad. And she sat on the toilet and she shouted, Dad, I've done a poo, but there's no toilet paper. And she'd gone on a display toilet.
Was that the one in B&Q?
in B&M now.
Oh, was it?
Nantwich, it was all Focus. So, yeah, that was funny.
And embarrassing,
And
probably,
embarrassing.
for you and Louise.
Yeah. And Cheryl, because I left her to it.
Did you? Oh, you can't handle that sort of stuff, can you?
No.
I don't think men have the stomach.
No.
Because Annie's son's daughter was poorly the other week, wasn't she?
Yes, yeah.
And she had noodles for dinner, and she threw them back up, and
Everywhere.
yeah, it looked like they'd just been cooked again.
Oh, horrible.
It was horrible, yeah. What's your biggest pet peeve? What really annoys you?
I suppose it's rapists and all that. People who abuse women and rapists. Hate it.
Good one, that is. Most people have been boring and say it's when people eat with their mouth open.
No, I'd say, yeah, definitely rapists, kids, people who rape kids and that.
There's too much of it around now, isn't there?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your biggest passion been in life?
Having me 2 girls. And watching them grow up to young ladies.
Which they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Emma's 21, Louise is 25.
25, yeah. So how do you grown up?
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Your youngest is 21.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
57.
It's mad, isn't it?
It is. So I had them later in life because
He enjoyed going out, enjoying the young life. My parents had me young.
yeah. Sometimes it's better though, isn't it? 'Cause you've got your kids then and you can enjoy your life then.
Yeah. I think it depends where you are, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you want to do it, and
I was mad on truck driving, so I was always away when I was young.
yeah, it wouldn't have been very easy to have kids, would it? Whilst you're away 7
that's
days.
it,
Now you're with Bill Base.
Bill Base, yeah.
You enjoy it there, don't you?
Enjoy it there, yeah. Know what time you start, what time you finish.
Yeah.
You're not going to be away overnight.
No, that's never late
Never
nights
late, no.
either, is it? Or even early mornings, is it? really?
No, it's okay. Now I'm getting older.
He always says semi-retired. You want a semi-retired, don't
When
you?
I'm 60, yeah.
Yeah. He wants to do part-time like Sainsbury's.
Yeah, in a van.
Good money still for that, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And not much hours.
No,
2,
30
3
hours
days
a week would do, mate.
Yeah.
3 days.
And he can retire.
Yeah.
Again, something I always ask someone, what, if you can tell one, what's your most embarrassing memory you've ever had?
Probably when I've been drunk sometime. Yeah, I can't think of one.
I've been told many stories of Pete, of his drunk days.
My mum and dad picking me up from Whitchurch. Chips flying everywhere.
He used to love it, didn't you, back
I
in?
love my drink. I can't think of one. Not embarrassing, no.
But now he can buy drinks and they can be in the fridge for months, can't they?
12 months.
Always driving though, innit? You
Yeah,
don't have time to have them.
no.
In, out.
No, yeah. Work, sleep, work.
Yeah, never ending, is it?
No,
Not long. Have that Ford Transit one day.
that's it.
Bed in the back.
Yeah.
Go down to Cornwall. Go in the Eurotunnel. Go to France. What's been your biggest challenges in life?
Me health, really, I'd say, with having anxiety. That's been a challenge because I've suffered a lot with anxiety over the years and with driving. So I'd say, yeah, definitely me health.
Yeah.
But I've got there and I've got through it.
Yeah, you have, haven't you? A lot of people don't, do they?
No,
So
no.
you've got to be strong to be able to do it, haven't you?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you lost your mum
Yeah.
end of last year.
Yeah. Lost my dad in 2016.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say it's definitely my health.
Everyone around has always helped, haven't they?
Oh,
And-
everyone helped, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Still here though, aren't you?
yeah, I'm still here.
Still going.
Still going.
Still supporting Man United. I always wind him up with how United, if anyone follows football, with how United have been doing.
But we'll be back.
He says this, so next season, depending how they...
Depends who they buy in the summer.
yeah. Sell Fernandez,
Yeah,
Onana, sell a few of them, get some good money,
yeah,
better goalkeeper.
that's it.
Sell Maguire too.
Yeah,
I mean,
need
scored.
some strikers.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a couple of young players, haven't you?
Yeah.
But I don't think they want to stay. Who's been the most influential person to you in life?
I'd say my parents, my mum and dad. Definitely. My dad to work, my mum to save pension and all that.
We when I used to go shopping with you, it used to be like 3 different trolleys, didn't it? Because of your mum having gluten-free stuff. And
We did, yeah, one through us.
yeah,
Yeah, it was.
we tried them gluten-free chocolate fingers once, didn't we? At
Oh,
the
they're
care
horrible,
home.
yeah.
I didn't like them.
No, gluten-free bread's like cardboard.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I'd hopefully never have to have
No,
it.
I'm glad. I hope I don't.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It is, and it's expensive.
Yeah. Since we were talking about the future, I know it's a while, but where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
Hopefully retired. Sitting at home with Annie, plodding around the garden, going out for days out.
Or in your transit?
Or in my transit, yeah, days out in my transit.
Yeah.
So hopefully, yeah, definitely. Well, we'll be retired.
It will be, yeah.
67 then.
Yeah. Happy.
Happy, yeah. So, not long.
Now, see if you get that new fish pond in 10 years' time.
Scary.
What are 5 to 10 things you couldn't live without?
5 to, I would have said fags a few months ago. What would I say? Food,
Yeah.
water. I don't know if you mean things like that, but
Yeah.
sleep. Like we sleep. Telly. My phone. My daughters.
Yeah.
Annie, I suppose.
Don't listen to this, Annie.
You and Liam now, part of the family.
Thank you.
I think that's about it.
You named quite a lot, actually.
Alan.
Yeah.
We have to look after Alan, so.
Yeah. Alan's his brother. Might get him on a podcast one day, maybe.
You might do.
Catch him on a... Everyone's just nervous at first, when they first ask.
Weird.
It is, yeah. But now, this is what, the 12th episode. So I'm kind of in a flow with it all now. Well, because I'm on it all the time.
Yeah. Who listens to these podcasts when you don't know anyone?
Loads of people, yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's RSS feed, which you can see where people listen,
Right.
who listens, the amount of downloads
Right.
and listeners you get, and it's pretty cool. And every time someone, so like with this episode, if anyone leaves any comments, I'll send them to you,
Right.
to let you know how many listeners it gets. And later on, when we do a 10 questionnaire, I'll let you know how many
we get right.
Yeah. What's always been your dream job?
My dream job, I'd like to have been a traffic policeman.
Oh yeah, you always say that now.
Right.
He'd
Well,
love
I never
to do
did
that.
well enough at school, so
Yeah.
I started life off of farming.
Yeah. On the farm.
Passed me heavy goods and did that, but my dream job would have been a traffic police officer.
Yeah, I forget you always say about that. He always says in the car, I'd love to be an undercover police officer.
I'd have him. Definitely.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Loving, caring. I'd say generous, but a lot of people might not.
Yeah, I think that describes you the best. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
A fly on the wall to see what people say. Definitely.
Yeah.
In work and everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, definitely a fly.
That would be good. What is one thing you've had on your bucket list and not been able to do, or have?
Going to Canada. but there is still time to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll never say I haven't done it, but that is on my bucket list.
Canada. I'd like to go to Canada.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If you could trade lives with anyone in the world, famous or not, for 24 hours, who would it be and why?
I'd say myself, no one actually, because I like my own life.
Yeah.
I enjoy my own life, yeah. So
Yes. Nice for people to actually hear that you
Yeah.
enjoy your own life.
that's it.
You not want to be in someone like
No,
Ronaldo.
no. If I could keep the money afterwards, I'd probably say Ronaldo or
Yeah.
Beckham.
Yeah. Now we're going to do a little segment of Would You Rather. We do about 10 Would You Rathers.
Right.
And we just, Would You Rathers. Right. Would you rather be falsely arrested and get £250,000 compensation, or not be falsely arrested but get nothing?
Be falsely arrested. Definitely. Well, it depends what for.
Yeah. Would you rather run a marathon or marathon a TV show?
Run a marathon.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you rather sing for Simon Cowell or cook for Gordon Ramsay?
Cook for Gordon Ramsay.
He's not as mean, is he?
No.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life in prison or spend the rest of your life as a slave? I think that's a hard one.
Yes. I'd say in prison.
It's a bit nicer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you rather have free access to any cinema or have your own home cinema?
Have my own home cinema.
Would you rather fall over in public or pass wind in public?
Pass wind in public. Definitely.
You can just walk away from that. Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times?
Get electrocuted for 10 seconds.
Depends who's slapping you, I guess.
Yeah, depends how much voltage is going through.
Yeah. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too cold.
You can always warm yourself
yeah.
up. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard?
Easy job working for someone else.
I think I'd go for that
Yeah.
too. Would you rather eat and not gain any weight or eat and not have to pay for it?
Eat and not pay for it.
Yeah. Would you rather use a touchscreen on all your devices or use a mouse and keyboard?
Touch screen.
Would you carry a mouse and keyboard
Yeah,
around?
that's it.
Would you rather listen to older music or newer music?
Older music.
Better.
The 80s.
Yeah. Better music back then. Would you rather have a limousine or have a convertible?
Convertible.
What would you do with a limousine?
That's it.
Would you rather be the most popular person you know or be the smartest person you know?
Smartest.
Last one. Would you rather be hairy all over or be completely bald?
Completely bald.
I think I'd rather that too, and I like
Yeah.
my hair.
No, couldn't do with being hairy all over.
No, you'd have to shave it all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That was Would You Rather. I'm going to do something funny we did on last week's podcast too. If you were elected Prime Minister and you had your first speech to the country, what would your speech be?
To give everyone more money.
Yeah. I'm getting a phone call. I'll phone her back after.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, to give people more money to help everyone out.
Yeah.
I think, anyways. Or stop illegal immigrants more.
Why can't they do that now?
Yeah, that's it. Had to stop all the boats coming in more as well.
Yeah. Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Reform. Get reform in.
Yeah,
Everybody
vote
wrote
them.
reform.
May.
Yeah. May the 1st. Yeah, that's a good one. More money.
Yeah.
Stop immigrants coming in. Yeah. Now we're gonna do the 10 questions and see how well you know Annie. Now, how long have you and Annie been together?
15 years, I think.
15 years. That's 10 questions.
If I
Now,
get that wrong, she'll slap me.
how many do you reckon you're going to get right?
6.
Well, question 1. What's her favourite drink?
Annie's favourite drink has got to be gin.
Oh yeah, and I'll go over what you got right at the end
Right.
and tell you your score at the end. Number 2. What's her favourite meal?
Meal. Sausage, egg, chips and beans.
Okay. Number 3. Where's her go-to holiday destination?
In a caravan in Wales.
Number 4. What's her favourite TV show or movie?
I'd say Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Number 5. What's her bedtime?
8 o'clock, half 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay. Number 6. What's her worst habit?
Moody.
7. How many kids did she want?
I don't think she was really bothered actually, so I'd say she's happy with the one.
Okay. 8. If she could have any superpower, what would it be?
I want to be invisible for the day.
Okay. Number 9. What's her favourite animal?
And his favourite animal's got to be a dog.
Okay. And number 10. What's her favourite car?
I know it's Honda Civic.
Okay. Now, how well do you think you've done?
I'd say about 6 out of 10.
Okay, we'll go through then. Number 1. What's her favourite drink? You got right with gin.
Gin, yeah.
Number 2. Her favourite meal you got right with sausage, egg, chips and beans. Number 3. Holiday destination you got right in a caravan. Number 4.
Wales though, did she say Wales?
She said Wales or
caravan.
Lake District. Favourite TV show or movie? Wizard of Oz.
It was.
Yeah. What's your bedtime? She said about 8 o'clock. Number 6. What's her worst habit? Her
Moody.
answer was Peter will say moody. Number 7. How many kids did she want? She said 1, but got 2 bonus skills, so I gave you that. Number 8. If she could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. You got it right.
Girl.
Number 9. What's her favourite animal? She said love all animals, but cats and dogs, so I gave you that because she said dogs. Number 10. What's her favourite car? Honda Civic. So,
She's always said she likes Honda Civics.
you've been the first person to get 10 out of 10.
We haven't even discussed it.
Well, after 15 years of knowing each other.
I know Annie.
Wow.
We've got to see she knows me now.
If she listens, she'll be happy.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make her listen to this
That's
episode
it,
now.
So she'll listen to it. I'll have to get on it so I can listen to it.
Yeah. Spotify, YouTube, everything. I don't know what we're not on. Did you think you were going to do that well?
No, definitely not.
I think before that, the highest was Louise with 8 out of 10 with her and Liam. Wow, but you got 10 out of 10.
That's good. No, I never thought I'd get that.
Well, you can say if she doesn't get it now that...
Well, I won't say nothing to her till she's done hers now. So I can't tell you how many I got.
No. When she does hers and you hear that,
Yeah.
if she gets any less, you can wind her up for
That's
the
it.
rest of time.
Yeah,
And we're recording this on Easter Sunday, aren't we?
yeah, Easter Sunday.
Football's on later.
Football's on later. It's your dad's favourite team.
Yeah, my dad's Wolves.
We've got to text him yet.
You're all United. I'm Liverpool. Is there any more? I don't think. No, I think that's everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just texting Emma because she keeps trying to call.
Getting the hair off.
And I said, recording podcast, so don't call for. How have you liked being on the pod?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Not as bad as I thought.
Your nerves go down as you get
Yeah,
into
when
it.
you get going.
That's
Yeah,
not bad, is
been
it? Would
okay.
we've spoke about eventually when I've got working legs and stuff, going video. You ever seen video podcasts?
No.
It's literally just this, but you got a camera
yeah.
recording you too, so people put it on like YouTube,
Yeah.
and because then when there's funny moments or when people are embarrassed
That's
or
it. You can see it.
when we're demonstrating something, people just laugh at it.
Yeah.
Emma just texted back and said, "Shit, sorry." It's okay. There's always a dog that barks on the podcast. There's always some dog.
That's our dog on the front.
Yeah, that's Millie. We wind her up, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, Peter always gets the blame because she likes balloons, and he'll either hide a balloon underneath his legs or put it down the side of a sofa
Or on the lampshade.
or on the lampshade, yeah. And she likes, like reflections and
Shadows and
shadows
reflections.
and yeah.
Laser pens.
Yeah, she has a proper fit, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
she does.
Not a fit, just
She's not right yet.
no. She can make herself bleed, can't she?
Yeah,
Because she just
can, yeah.
headbutts. It's like she thinks it's a rat or.
She does.
It's funny though. And then you'll hear Annie if she's in the shower, she'll shout, "Stop winding the dog up!" Or if you say you got a regular delivery man, haven't you, Paul?
Yeah, Paul.
If you say Paul coming, she'll jump on the sofa, and then Peter will shout, "Get off the sofa!" It's funny though. She's crackers, and then there's a field behind the house as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And all you have to say is field, field, and she likes what else? Helicopters.
Helicopters, yeah. Bubbles.
Yeah. Oh, you can really wind her up and go, helicopters in the field with bubbles and balloons. But she goes crazy.
She does. She can't go in the field at the moment because there's cows there.
Yeah, there's cows in there. She probably gets stumbled, wouldn't she? Them cows were having a right moment the other day, weren't they?
Yeah, they was, yeah.
They were bucking and everything.
They just have been now with Phoebe watching them.
Have they? Are they dairy cows? Or?
Young cows, young dairy cows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we said that you used to work on a farm, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get Pete to get a console because where he sits downstairs, he's got his own couch, and then Annie opposite him. I said if he gets himself a little unit, a little monitor,
Yeah, that's
and
it. Play games.
yeah, and play FIFA and actually get United winning. So yeah, how have you felt being on the podcast?
Yeah, it's been okay. Enjoyed it.
Not as nerve-wracking as...
No. No, it's been okay.
You're glad that you could have potentially might beat Annie in if she gets less than 10.
Yeah, I'm confident I will.
I'm surprised you got them all.
Well, I was.
I mean, I've known her for less time, but I only knew like a couple of them.
Yeah.
She used to have gin and effing, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
But you and Annie had a deal, didn't we?
Yeah, I give up the fags.
Yeah. And they always threaten each other. Annie sometimes goes, "I fancy some gin," and then Peter goes, "I fancy a pack of fags."
But I wouldn't do it.
No.
But she's got a bottle of gin in the fridge at the moment.
Does she?
So no.
That should be your treat if you beat her on this questionnaire. Well, yeah, thank you for coming on.
No, it's okay. You're welcome. Thanks for inviting me.
maybe in the future again, you might be back on.
Yeah,
Maybe you and Danny together.
Yeah,
You might
yeah,
have
that's
your.
a good idea.
It'd be fun. That would
Yeah,
get you
us
something.
two was arguing.
Get you something to bicker about. Yeah,
Make a good one, that.
yeah. The listeners would love that.
Yeah,
There might be something to bicker about if she doesn't get 10 out of 10.
that's it. Yeah.
But yes, thank you for coming on.
It's okay, thank you very much.
And if there's anything you'd like to say to the listeners, words of advice or anything at all before we wrap it up, is there?
No, not really. Have the listeners got any advice for me?
I'm sure they'll let you know. It'll come through and I'll send it to you.
That's it.
I'm sure they've loved having you on and we'll hear about it.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for having me on.
No problem. And yeah, I will see you all again next Monday. Thank you for listening. Leave everything in our DMs as always. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye.